in my show, but if you don't have one, you can apply, and if it's approved, you can save $10 on a single item purchase. How do you get one? You go to hsn.com and you put HSN card in the search, or if you would like, you can call an 800 number. Let me give you that 800 number. It's 1-800-695-1418. And there's beautiful Michelle modeling what it's like to own an HSN card. I love that. We also have free shipping and handling on all of Korres, so you can check that out on hsn.com. We've got lots of items. We have a 2-hour show, and you think we'd be able to show you all the specials. Well, we can't, because we've got lots of things on hsn.com with Korres, and you can take a look to see if your favorite is there. Like, I think we've got some body butters that we're not gonna have time for in the show, so check that out. All right, so we're gonna jump in and talk about the 1 liter of the incredible shower gel. Now, when I say 1 liter, this is a big, big, big size, an entire liter. I have these liters in my house, and one of the things, of course, I keep it in my shower, but it's great to be a refill to all your decorative hand soaps around, your guest bathroom, the master bathroom, the kitchen. I don't use dishwashing liquid on my hands to wash my hands. I use Korres. I've got a decorative hand soap dispenser. So this one is unscented. So we do have unscented. That's kind of been the one that everybody's been asking about. The super size value is $76. We're doing it today for $29.95. While supplies last, and free shipping and handling. So I can go through all of them. I've got pomegranate, which is that gorgeous, juicy pomegranate. They're all these, this is, by the way, the olive oil line, and it's a huge customer pick. So I've got olive oil and rosemary, the unscented chamomile tea, honeysuckle, I've got olive blossom, I've got the peach, I've got the honey pear, I've got citrus, this one is wild orchid, and then I also have velvet rose. So I think I covered all of them. Did I get the citrus one? I think citrus is the most limited. Here, I only have 200 left, so I wanted to mention that. Some of these we only have a couple hundred of. So if you've been waiting for your scent to get back in stock, I would jump in, because citrus, again, 200 left. So Stephanie, this is a huge size, great deal, and also free shipping. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, and coveted. I mean, these are like coveted, like trophies in people's bathrooms, because this comes from our olive line. And we are known throughout the entire world for this one pure and precious ingredient. Olive oil in Greek beauty has been used for thousands of years, literally, way back into ancient civilizations. It fed the skin the natural fats that your skin needs. Your skin is an organ, just like your internal organs, your heart, your liver. It needs to be fed and nourished. And we go to one very specific place, which is the island of Crete, and we harvest by hand these precious and powerful olives. They're full with fatty acids, filled with antioxidants, and we cold press them into what we call Mediterranean liquid gold, because when it touches your skin in this beautiful, creamy lather, it plumps the skin. It even helps the appearance of firmness. So literally, your skin transforms in the most magical way. We're actually going to take you to the island of Crete and show you transparently how laborious this process is. We harvest once a year. It's the month of October, and that has to last the entire year. So to get a liter of this precious, really powerful shower gel is almost unheard of. We only do it a couple times a year.
Couple times a year, yeah. And again, these aren't chemicals made in a factory. It's not a spigot where there's unlimited quantities, right? When we talk about like the chamomile tea or the honeysuckle from real beautiful honeysuckle flowers, but the base of this is the olive oil. And the Greek olive oil line, there's other shower gels from Korres, but this one is especially hydrating. It helps leave the skin feeling soft, looking smooth, moisturize, optimizes skin's own natural collagen and elastin levels, fights free radical aggressors. The things that I'm saying, you're like, oh, is she talking about a little tiny jar of like skincare? No, this is the shower gel that you're gonna be using, you know, to wash your hands, to wash your body, for your whole family. This is, by the way, unlike Men in Reverse, this is for everybody, any age. If you have skin, this actually improves your skin's texture. Does your bar soap or your, you know, shower gel full of chemicals and sulfates that you get at the drugstore have that? This has none of the bad stuff. And good stuff that is so specific to this certain region. You know, they do those blue zone studies, Stephanie, about healthy areas of the country and, you know, the Mediterranean diet and how, I mean, this is an area of the world that is very focused on health.
It is. You know, the Mediterranean diet is voted year over year the healthiest diet in the world because the source of fat in that diet is olive oil, right? It's monosaturated fat. So it's healthy fat. It's good fat. Your skin needs those fatty acids as well. That's where you get the bounce, the vibrancy. Like if you pinch your skin and it stays pinched, you need to infuse lipids into your skin. But this isn't greasy, silicone-laden, petrochemical-laden oils. This is actually olive oil. So when it touches your skin, it's pH balanced. So it's great if you have sensitive skin. That's why I use this on my children. My teenagers love this. But it also drinks into the skin. It actually, your skin absorbs that oil and it starts to get to work at plumping. You see the difference. You see the glow. That dry skin, never again, but also the aging of the skin changes.
Yeah, and you look at these before and afters. This is not using, you know, a foot scrub, a knee moisturizer. This is only using this incredible shower gel that, you know, we've had it on HSN year after year after year after year, decade. And it is always, I remember when we launched the olive oil, it was, you know, we were like, oh, I mean, it flew out the door. We could not keep it in stock. And you go to every store in the world, go online, go see, you know, this is the only place where you're getting this liter at this price. And I'm not sure if other retailers even have Korres. And if you get in a, I was gonna say, if you get in a plane and fly to Greece and go into the Korres store in Greece, they don't have this size, and the smaller size is more money.
Yes, and they don't have many of these fragrances. You know, to have a full table of fragrances that you have, Helen, is so rare. They fly out the door because once you try one, you want to try another. Let me get a peach. I want to try the citrus. Oh, I want a flower. Like, I literally have them stacked up in my shelf.
Oh, by the way, there's only 150 left in citrus. You know, Kevin, tell me of some of the other ones that are limited, because I don't want anyone to miss out if they're like a huge. Honey pear is now super limited, about to sell out. Honeysuckle is also really limited. Peach blossom is super limited. There's about 300 of each of those. So again, this is my first time presenting it in 2024. You know, customer pick, by the way. Those of you who bought it at the full, you know, at $29.95, not buying a bunch of gels and adding them together, but when you buy this, you've taken the time to write a review and say how much you love it. $29.95 is our HSN deal. The retail value is $76 because this is on hsn.com for a smaller size for $20 for one. How much is in the regular size that's $19.95, Stephanie, the regular size?
So it's 250 mils, so it's about, let me see, 8.45 ounces. So it would take 4 of our regular sizes to make this liter. You'd have to pour 4 individual bottles. That's why this is so special and rare, right? We only harvest one time a year. So people often, these sell out, and people will say, when are the liters coming? When are the liters coming? Sometimes we can't make anymore. We don't have enough of the oil. That's how powerful this is.
Yeah, very, very powerful. And again, it would be, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about $80 to get and they're on hsn.com if you want to buy the singles of the shower gel. They sell all the time. But the other thing is, in the liter, honestly, usually we have like 4 different scents. We usually don't have the peach blossom. We don't usually have like honeysuckle or citrus, which I know is going to sell out in 2 seconds. You know, velvet rose, I think that, is that a new fragrance? Because I don't think I've ever even seen that. Or did I just missed it?
Yeah, I think it was new about a year ago. But if you're a floral gal, but you want a soft floral, imagine walking into a rose garden which with wild roses where they're climbing up the trellis. Like this is slightly sweet. It's not powdery. I'm not a rose person, but I live for this because it feels so sophisticated and so fresh.
Okay, citrus, there's less than 100. I'm gonna smell this rose. I
Yeah.
am a rose person. I love roses. I
Yeah.
love the smell of roses. So citrus, I'm gonna do last call on citrus. There's less than 100. Oh, that's okay. I
Yeah.
absolutely love that. I
Beautiful.
absolutely
Yeah.
love that. I love, you know, and by the way, some roses, some rose gardens don't have not every rose has that gorgeous scent. It is a very
Yeah.
subtle, it's not overpowering, it's
Oh,
beautiful.
mhm.
Smells very high end, very luxury to me.
It does.
Um,
It does.
yeah, and there's so many of these that you can pop in the bathroom and the whole family can use, like olive blossom and chamomile,
Yeah.
and the citrus, of course, which is less than 100 left. I can see why that one's, and we do have unscented, by the way. If you're just tuning in, I do have unscented. I know that's something that everybody has asked for, and we don't always have it in stock, honestly. I think that's one of the ones that I think we probably ordered a lot more of them because it's usually one of the
Yeah.
most popular, Stephanie.
It is because even though the fragrances are beautiful, and I have to give a shout out to the peach blossom, I'm shocked it's still here. I mean, if you want, it smells like juicy, dripping, ripe peaches in summertime. But this is concentrated skincare for your body. Olive oil has been used for thousands of years in Greek skincare as the source of healthy fat. So do me a favor, if you're at home and you pinch your skin and it stays pinched, you need that source of fat for this largest organ on your body, which is your skin. We're feeding your skin this cold pressed, hand harvested olive oil that literally changes the texture, the tone, the plumpness, but also gets you clean at the same time.
Okay, I just smelled the peach and literally my mouth
Oh,
watered.
yes,
Like it was,
same.
I was like, oh, I
It's
love
so good.
that. I love that because I do love those like kind of delicious fruity. I know
Yeah.
the pomegranate. Don't forget about the olive blossom because that is
Oh,
so
yep.
specific to Korres. I mean, there might be another shower gel that has a rose fragrance, but
Yeah.
the olive blossom. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, it was the original. It's really where it all started. It's the little white flower that actually blooms on the olive trees before the fruit comes, and it's clean, it's fresh. So I would actually say if you're not sure where to go and you want a scent, you don't want unscented, try the blossom. That's actually Lady O, the famous talk show host, made that famous. She picked it as one of her favorite things because it works for everyone. It's fresh, it's clean, but it has
Yeah.
that slight little floral twist.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I really think that this one's kind of for everyone, even though you're saying it's a
Yeah.
floral, it really isn't. I
Yeah.
want you to think about it's really kind of for everybody.
Clean.
If you, especially this time of year, when your skin feels so incredibly dry. I mean, we always say in the summer where you're showing more skin, but really this is how your skin stays healthy all year so that it looks beautiful in the spring and summer, is in the winter when it kind of gets beaten up by the, you know, all of a sudden it's warm one day, then it's freezing the next day, then the heat is blasting, and then your skin, you almost like feel like it itches because it's so incredibly dry. This is the way to combat it from the source, from washing it. And I will say, get a couple scents. Maybe you got one in the shower and you want the other one in your hand soap dispensers. I'm really encouraging you, because you're getting this huge liter size. Use this on your hands instead of the bar of soap. I really notice it when I travel, and I traveled a little bit over the holidays, you know, using the soap dispenser, even at the airport, and your hand feels like you wash it with sandpaper afterwards.
Yeah.
It's, you know, because I'm so careful about what I use, I really notice the difference when I travel. Over 800, almost 900, we're gonna be 1,000 in a second. Very, very popular. Citrus, how many do we have left, Kevin, in citrus? I know that one. 4 dozen, yikes. I'm doing a terrible job of updating. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. You can, if you order it right now, you'll get it on citrus. There's just a couple of dozen left. And there's a bunch that, there's only a few hundred. Peach blossom, very, very limited, you know, under 100. Honeysuckle is very, very limited now. You know, this will be on air again, and then there'll be like 3 fragrances. So
I know.
yeah, that's how it works. But again, go to hsn.com or open up your camera app and wave it over that QR code right there, and it'll pop right to where you buy this. And then you can see like all the different fragrances, and maybe get a couple, one for the shower and one to have in your hand soap dispensers. You know, this is great to even stock up, because we only do this once a year. And this is what's kind of surprising, is free shipping. So if you're getting this home and you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna send this this to so-and-so, let us send them, because I don't want you to spend $30 to ship it across the country when we'll do it for $0. So if you're giving this to somebody, or like you maybe want you stock up for your mom and you live in one state, she lives in the other, definitely let us do it for you so it's free. The item number is 084165. So just a couple more seconds. I'll run through the fragrances one more time. Olive oil and rosemary, that's great for everybody. Unscented, great for everybody. Chamomile tea, relaxing. Honeysuckle, that beautiful white flower. Olive blossom, that juicy pomegranate. We also have peach, that juicy peach, it smells amazing. The honey pear, also juicy pear. Citrus, probably is gone. It is sold out. Thank you so much for your calls and orders. I'll remove that one. Wild orchid is available. And then our last one is that velvet rose. That beautiful, luxurious velvet rose is available. So we're gonna take a tiny little break, and then we come back.